Okay, so I'm going to talk about a few notes that I have from the video. I don't know if this will all be one video because it's kind of long, but I would just talk about a few things, which is basically with acting and with music and the media and how it's portrayed today, connecting to the video that we saw. So there are a couple of things that I want to mention. One is starting off with the TV show Key and Peele or Key and Peele, and how I got that connecting to the video is the character called the Sambo, which is someone who has big lips, big mouth, and who's loud, and he's always laughing. So to me, that reminded me of the show because there's one video that's it's about this man's funeral, and in his funeral, his son is going to show a video about his father's acting career, and in the video, he had no idea about what his father was doing, but he shows his whole family it. And I won't show the whole video, I'll just show a little clip that connects to, in my opinion, the character of this Sambo. Or the black face. Sorry. But I'll try to show the video from my laptop. I hope that it's like clear.
Where are my pies? Ribbles, where are the pies I put on my windowsill?
I don't know, Mrs. Carruthers. Why would anyone want to steal one of your delicious blueberry pies?
Hey, see to it you shine those shoes up nice, boy.
Yes, sir. You best be believing I will. I'll shine your shoes blacker than my mama's booty.
Okay, so that's just a little portion of it. But as you can see in the video, it shows how he's disrespecting his culture or race. And that also, reminded me of the blackface or a character of a man who's putting on a show for the entertainment of white people, which is, in my opinion, how it connects to a blackface. And that's basically how I also bridging off to this portion of a blackface. Basically, those two men, they are half black, half white, and yet, in my opinion, they are modern blackface because they're acting as if they are black. And there's also one clip that I didn't include, but it's them acting as if they were slaves, and they're mad because no one wanted to buy them. And honestly, I don't know what black person would find humor in that, just speaking from my opinion. What black person would want to make a clip about slaves getting mad because they're not being bought and jealous of other slaves because they have to work. But that's just, in my opinion, how that connects to the blackface, because back then it was white people imitating black people and making fun of them, and I feel like this is a modern day them making fun of slaves. Another thing that I wanted to include was how it was one thing that mentioned how white people use the blackface to embrace their blackness. And that kind of reminded me of one of the modern artists, which is Eminem. So I'm not going to show a video, but I just want to talk about or show you how he went to the Grammys in 2003. And this is how I feel like he's embracing his blackness. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but he has on a do-rag. And we all know, not being stereotypical, but we all know who wears do-rags, which is black people. So that connected to the video because he is in a hip-hop culture which is filled with black people. And just how the blackface was based off of black people as well. White people were able to embrace it, and he was able to embrace that. Another thing, there was a song called Nigger Blues, and it's saying how it's hard to be a nigger. And that reminded me of this song by Jay-Z, even though it's a sample, but still saying it's a hard knock life. And the final thing that I noticed was saying I wear my hair natural but it isn't standing over my head like a spiked wig. And I wanted to connect that to me and with modern day naturals because I was told numerous times that I look like I've gotten electrocuted when I wear my hair in an afro, or I look like I stick the fork into a socket. or look like I have a mop over my head just because I wear my hair in an afro. So I'm not offended by it because I embrace myself and my curls, but I feel like that connects to modern day media as well because it's black people or black women embracing their curls now and how we're being mocked by it. And back then, black women were also being mocked by their hair or made fun of. And the last thing was how black people were savages, and the video clip that they showed was the black man Emperor Jones and how he was bulletproof and how he was able to do that because he became a savage. And that reminded me of the TV show on Netflix called Luke Cage. And in that show, that man is bulletproof, but unfortunately, what he's surrounded by is urban circumstances, which I think it also includes like a drug dealer or a man who's shooting and killing, and it shows violence and black people dying. And even though he's supposed to be like a superhero or an amazing person because he's bulletproof, the point of mentioning that is seeing how it's still not making a positive image for black men because he's in negative or urban settings. So I don't want to talk much about it because this is already a long video, but these are the notes that I got from this video.